Just wanted to chat a little bit about distractions and how to avoid distractions because there are probably a lot more distractions as we work from home. But I would say that the most important thing to do is recognise what your distractions are. So, in a similar way, it's important to recognise what the important regular tasks to do every day are. It's also important to recognise what to avoid. So, for an example, I know that if I'm not careful, I can easily go down the social media route. I can go down rabbit holes with YouTube. Um, if sports on, I can get distracted by that. I can get distracted by Brexit. I mean, I can find, it's crazy what you can find yourself distracted by. Even horrible things like Brexit and all of that sort of stuff. I can find myself watching BBC Parliament for 3 hours. I don't know what I'm thinking really. Whether I have some ridiculous notion that I have some influence on what's going on, but it wastes time. Is the point? It wastes a lot of time. Now, I think that if you ensure that you get your core done, your tidying, listing, whatever your core daily jobs are, and if you have weekly jobs, get those done, then fine, okay to set a time to do some social media. It's when that time expands and it kind of encroaches on your work time. So if I have a day, I've got man flu at the moment, so I don't feel too good. So actually, last couple of nights I've been taking it easy, and why not? I want to get better and crack on and do some sort of big sourcing trips at the end of this week. Um, so all I'm doing is making sure that I have about sort of like between 5 and 10 things listed. Everything's tidy, and everything's packaged up each day, and that's my kind of minimum that I want to do. And then I'm not delving into sort of social media or looking at the news until the evening time. I kind of put it off till then and sort of maybe have about an hour when I look at it then. Um, so yeah, important to recognise what the things are that will distract you and keep them in check. Now I've got a bit of a normal day today, so I'll do some couple more video clips to sort of say what I'm doing. So they should be coming up after this. Tuesday morning. Didn't do a lot yesterday evening. After 3 o'clock, I'd got all my core stuff done, and all I did was pick a few things out of the garage to list today. So I will show you those later. Um, I've just packed up the three things that sold yesterday: the gingerbread man thing and the bird. What I use a lot is these, and I love these. I love them. The main reason being that they are just under 16 centimetres wide. 16 centimetres is the limit for a small listing. Also, they're easy to, if you want to shrink the size, just cut them across either here and like use, squish them on each other for a double cardboard layer, or similarly this way. The only thing you have to do is they have perforations on them. So I just get my parcel tape and go over the perforations on the inside and outside. So sometimes I do inside and outside, sometimes I just do outside. So, yes, love these. You always get them from Sainsbury's or, supermarkets, absolutely free. Other tips for boxes are garden centres are good, and I tend to go on a Friday because I think they're putting stuff out for the weekend. So I'll go like Friday afternoons, normally better than mornings. So yeah, I'm going to the post office this afternoon, probably around about sort of 2ish, because that's when the queues are at their smallest. If you go first thing, they tend to be quite busy. And for now, I'm just going to do a bit of tidying up, and then I will probably do a bit of listing. So I'll show you the things I'm listing later. Okay, these are the latest items grabbed out of the garage to be listed. I always use a box just to keep some kind of limit onto the space. Otherwise, I bring in stock and it tends to spread everywhere. So I'll just go through these. This first one is a Ninjago. It's a Ninjago money box, which would have been good, but it didn't have the hole. It didn't have the hole. It's got the hole, hasn't got the cover. With the cover, it may be 20-25, I think, but without it, I'm going to try for 10. Now, all of this stuff I've already drafted it up this morning, researched the price. So all I've got to do is do some photos and add it in. This is a Disney kind of dress-up coat, if I can get it out without breaking anything. That's a Poe Dameron jacket, kind of flying jacket thing. I've sold one of those before, strangely enough. It's around about £15. A nice thing though, nice dress up. It's a Disney store. This one, I've sold this loads and loads of times, but it doesn't work. He sings, but the music cuts out. So I've had one other that did that. I'm still going to sell him. I'll probably sell him for about £5 just to get rid of him. I would have only paid £2 for him. If he was singing, it would probably be between 15 and 20. This is a nice thing. This is a Benny LED light. Benny Lego Astronaut. Or just Lego Astronaut. I called him a Benny, I suppose, because the Lego movie is the Benny in there, but that's probably just a generic astronaut because he hasn't got the broken helmet. I've seen another one on eBay for £50, so I'm going to try for 50. Yeah, may as well give it a go. That's been tested. Some ink. I always pick these up in the hope they're worth a lot of money. That one isn't worth a lot of money. That's about £5, if I'm lucky. This is not working. It's got a power lead in there as well somewhere. So when things like this don't work, again, I'd only pay £1 or £2 for these. If they don't work, I gather them up, and when I've got 3, I'll sell the 3 for £10 just to get rid of them. A pair of very kind of knee-length boot Converse, which are they're nice things. Not for me, obviously, but yeah, look good. And the weird thing is, someone in the States is trying to sell a pair of these for about £100, but I think I'd get about maybe 25-30 on those. I'll be happy. I don't think the person trying to get £100 is going to get it. A little Bumblebee figure thing. I think that's worth probably about 10-15. And the only thing left in here is this PS1, which is a boxed PS1. The box is a bit knacked. It came with these 2 controllers. I'll probably not sell it with that controller. I'll sell it with this controller. This controller's got the added sort of joysticks on it. So if I sell a console, I just tend to stick these basic controllers with it. That'll be about £30. So just got to, like I say, all of this stuff has been drafted this morning, and all the details put in, price put in. I've just got to take the photos. The nights are getting very dark out there, but I've got my lights on. I take the photos and get them on tonight, and I'm done for the day. That is my basic bits done. Anything I do on top of that is extra stuff for tomorrow. But like I said earlier, I'm going to take it easy because I've got man flu and I want to get rid of it. Right, that's all for now. I'll see you later.